Hey guys, today we're going to be going over a couple of things to do with peeking, peeking three corners, how to move from a point to another point safely without giving yourself away a ticket to the other team or a free kill or whatever. And also some spots on this map, Dawnbreaker, which some of you might not know of. So if you're going to camp C, if you're going to camp the C objective, this is an amazing place to camp from. Basically, even though it looks like you're quite, far above this spot here, you're only showing like a tiny bit of your head, and you can cover it from left, from up top, and from right here as well. And you can move all the way along here if you want. Obviously, if there's some people up here, get rid of them first before you do this. But if you are camping C and you're trying to hold it and letting your other team members go for B or whatever, this is a perfect spot to stay at. It's amazing. I mean, even if you can even check like far left here as well as left and top. And the great thing is you've got cover from this massive stupid statue right in front of you here, from the people that might be trying to see you from opposite. And you've got plenty of time to sort of go away. So that's one spot, which is pretty decent. Spot to cover this side with here, obviously. And if you move down a little bit more, I'd say this is probably one of the best spots to be in if you're going to go around this corner. You can peek it pretty easily, go across. These don't give you too much cover, but while they are there, they do give you quite a bit of cover. I've seen a lot of people stay in this spot. This spot seems to be like, a big spot for this place here, but it doesn't keep you concealed from this bit, that bit up there, or this bit. So you've got, potentially 5 or 1, 2, 3. You've got 3 different places where you can get destroyed from, just because, you're giving someone a free kill or whatever. Other people like to stay down here, which is alright, but it's not a very good position in my opinion. I like to stay up here, and I know that it gives you, someone from this direction could take you, but you could easily take someone out that's going to get into that position, and if they do get into that position, pull back a little bit. Make sure you've got something to peek on. Keep notice of these boxes, because these actually can be blown up, so once these are gone, you can't get up here. This does give you an amazing peeking spot over this bit. It also gives you cover from this room here, but not the back. So just really sort of being aware of, your position, looking at your map. I mean, if you look at your map and you can see people to your left or whatever, I mean, you could probably surprise someone by jumping up and then popping them off down here. So, there's a lot of things you can do with this one spot. Just stay on it and work on it. Try and see what you think about that is. Another really cool spot would be here. This is like one of my favorite spots to peek through. So, I've got access to there, and there, and I've got to just be sort of mindful that, like, if I can see on the minimap that there's some people on this this left road here protecting me, me from like a potential back rage from here, because there's pretty much no one getting through from here. If I see someone coming down here, I've got so much more of an advantage than they do. I can see their full body when they pop out here. They can only see like top half of me, a little bit of my head. So they have to be a lot, more better than I am to actually get a kill off from here. This direction, if someone manages to push out from there to there and then pop to here, I'm pretty much screwed, because my whole body's probably visible from this point to there. So, it is. They've got full view over me. They can pop out easily, just destroy me. Moving on a little bit more, coming from the A objective, you can see you've got this spot here. A lot of people like to camp this spot. I've only seen a couple of people actually stay in these bushes. Bushes are pretty good because they do keep you kind of concealed. You can see through them, but not many people really focus on the bushes. They only think of the main points of, where people are going to be camping behind or head glitching or whatever. Unfortunately, this game was built from the ground up with head glitching in mind, pretty much. Being as you can sort of pop over stuff like this, even though it looks like there's quite a lot of my body in view to someone else, there realistically is just my head pretty much. So, you know, you got to be mindful of that. If you see a head glitcher and you got the drop on him, obviously try and take him out. Otherwise, I'd just run around, try and flank them, get them a different way, because you're pretty much not going to win the battle. If you can see their head and they can see your body, you're not going to win. Obviously, there's this bit here. Not many people really use it. They should do, because you've got like a full route down there. You can see someone, you know, coming up from C direction. You can see the buildings up there, and you've also got view over that spot there, which I was talking about earlier. You probably see about half of their body if they're actually using that spot. So that's, you know, another area to be mindful of. And as we're pushing into A, there isn't really anywhere to hide in A. You know, if you're going to cap A, you have to be pretty much exposed to 1, 2, because there's a door around there as well, 3, 4, and 5 different points of attack, and maybe 6 if you've got someone coming through the doorway here. So A's a shitstorm. You know, at least on C point, you had that outside bit to try and defend from. So, you know, whoever spawns in at C, they've pretty much got like not a big percentage of an upper hand on you, but quite a substantial amount, you know, of an upper hand. If they can hold C, and if the spawns don't switch, because, you know, you don't get bases on domination mode. That's a good point, actually. If you spawn on A and you can see, it's like you can manage to flip the spawn and actually spawn at C, that's probably your best option, especially if you've got a squad that you're talking with. You know, you can keep one guy on C on the outside route or up on the left bit. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, obviously you've got these peeking spots as well, but you can take the things that I've shown you on the other, on the other building blocks or whatever, and apply them to all these other things. So, you know, as I'm here, this is a perfect spot for seeing down here, and obviously that bit, when it gets blown up, people like to run up there and use it as a flanking entrance to go around to C. So, yeah. To go over peeking, what I was talking about earlier, peeking is pretty much what it says on the tin. You know, that's what peeking is. Like, if I wanted to peek this corner here, I'd peek it like this. And this is called, like, I don't know, I think it's called a slow peek. Fast peek, you know, obviously you move faster when you're not ADSing or aiming down sight. So that's a fast peek. If you wanted to fast peek it, and then, you know, just see if there's anybody there. If there is someone there, come back around and take them out or whatever. But that's what peeking is. Peeking, more than likely, 7 times out of 10 will save your life, unless there's someone behind you. It's a very good, you know, technique. The way that a lot of YouTubers describe it is slow to go fast, which is what I like. You know, I like that terminology. You know, the slower you go, the faster you can get there. And it's only because, I mean, if you was to run out blindly, like say you're here, and you know that there's some people on C, and you can see like nobody here, and you're like, fuck it, alright, let's run all the way down to this bit here. And I see lots of people doing this. You know, you've exposed yourself to this wide range of people here, everybody up here, and also someone that may be coming up across here. So you have to kind of break it down into little segments and think, right, if I go back to this point, this starting point, what could I have done better? And it is so simple, you know, it's sort of like, right, I know that there's only one place of attack really, or 2 places that someone can get me from, and that's up there, or down there. You know, so stick to the side, stick to your cover, peek out, you know. There's usually someone behind there, and there's usually a couple coming through here as well, and up top. So try your best to keep yourself from getting shot. You will see, you know, you will see a massive improvement if you do that, and if you do play a little bit more carefully. And it may seem like domination mode should be played fast, but trust me on this one, if you play it slower and think about it, you'll get there a lot quicker. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode today. I hope it gives you a bit more to think about while you're playing. Obviously, give me a like or a comment if you think I could have done this better. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. Bye.